Hey bunnies, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how you can use Pixlr E tutorial that's so easy you could use, and there's a lot of features that you could do, a lot of stuff like graphic design, photo editing, and literally lots more. You see my YouTube thumbnails, Instagram posts, and sometimes my PVP and all of that more. I use like Pixlr E like mostly every day for my stuff. So you say, why not to make a tutorial for it? So guys, let's jump right into it. So first off, go to your favorite browser and write in pixlr.com. Here you're gonna find this page. You're gonna here see two buttons, Pixlr E or Pixlr X. Pixlr X is an easy photo editor, but Pixlr E is an advanced photo editor. That's where you're gonna be using Pixlr E. So click on that one. It will redirect you to pixlr.com E. You're gonna land up on this page. All you need to do is make a new account if you already have or not. I already have one actually. And here you're gonna see your recent designs if you already did. And here the history of your projects, some templates and images like you can find, for example, lion. Here you can find. So now we need the home page. You're gonna click on open image. Here you can open an image to actually edit it. But we need to click on create new. This button right here. Here you'll find this page that you have some different sizes such as an icon, Instagram story maybe, square UHD with 7:20. This is used for YouTube, what I usually use, or the basic size. This is mostly though it's entered. So now we are gonna put here the size, the width, and the height. By the way, it is in pixels. And here we're gonna find a button that's create or cancel. We're gonna click on create. Here you're gonna find this transparent page that here we're gonna add our elements and stuff. So now let me here zoom in. As you see, this is the page where we zoom in or zoom out. But if you're wondering how I'm doing it without even hovering my mouse over it, is by the keyboard, as you know, the touchpad, sometimes with the mouse, but here is a photo of it. So here we have also our toolbar the upper bar that have different stuff such as file, edit, image, layer, select, adjustment, filter, view, and help. And here we have our tools that we use, and here little two colors that we're gonna explain later. Here we have our history. For example, we opened one, we added a layer that's already over there. And here, as you see the layers, here we have the plus icon. We could add a frame, shape, image, text, or empty. Okay, first off, we're gonna actually go do some little settings over here. If we go to edit preferences, we have some different accent colors that will change if you actually, for example, if I put it this color, see here, for example, and what I am layer in and such more. But I like the normal one that they added. Here we have workspace color. If I, for example, choose one of those, it will change. Such as use light mode. Oh my god, I hate this. Dark mode, darker, and the default one. Here those are some settings you can play around, but I like it. You could use also this one sometimes to use it if you're using a mouse to zoom in. Now we're gonna actually close it. Okay, now actually let's start actually designing. So first here we have our selecting tool to select or arrange or transport something. We always use this tool, like basically always. So now let me just add a quick background for it. Yeah. So now let's return here. To actually copy it here, we right click copy, or sometimes we need to Control C or Command C. And now to actually paste it, Control V. But if you are on a Mac, you could use Command V. Now here you see our mouse cursor change when we hover over those edges. Here we could resize it. We could actually zoom out a little bit to actually add here. example like that. Now Control C again and Control V to add a new one. And let's just do it like that. And here you see those appeared. Those are the position. For example, if I made it 900, maybe 930, it's a change in the position. So now, for example, if I added it as 920, it would change. Same for the Y. X is for this, this, and the Y is for up and down. Okay, and this is actually for the size. How much is it? But you still can control it like that. That's what I use. And those are to rotate left or right or flip horizontal, for vertical to duplicate it or delete, and there's some tool setting such as select layer, show guides, or snap to guides, and literally lots more. And you see here when we added our image, the new layers are created. This layer here and this layer here. For example, I'm doing here something, I could basically just hide it here. And say for this, you see it's an image layer. Okay, so now I don't really like something here. For example, this part, I would like to remove a little bit of this part down. How shall I do it? So this actually have a trick to it. If you click on the Marquee select, and if you click it, now if you keep holding, it'll create this kind of thing. So now it will hold it for you. If you click delete, it will delete it. Here, Control Z to actually undo it. You could also move this box. For example, here, if I want it up, I could remove the up part. And you could actually do mess up with it. This is actually just to remove a part that you don't like. So here, actually, to remove this thing, or we just don't want it, you're gonna click on select, deselect. Now I just want to undo basically. Okay, so now actually we want to add something to this because it's pretty plain. So for and paste it. Looks good, but there's a problem here, right here. We have the background. How we can possibly remove it? Here we have the want select, but actually just do a line. I can remove it. Now, ta-da! The background disappeared. We can select, deselect to remove that. Looks so cute right now. Here there's another, but it would be so cute if we added an outline. So let's go to Edit, Stroke. Stroke is to actually add an outline behind it. Now here we have the color. You see the default is white because here we put it the white, but if we switch this to pink, it will be pink here. Here we can still change it if we would like to. So actually, if you click one of those, you could just pick a random color. I like this. Here you can have mess up with the opacity, size, and the outline only. It will just make an outline instead of the image. The image will disappear, but stay with the outline. Now we're going to click on apply. Looks great. Now let's actually add some text. So with how to add text is by click on this one, the text tool. Click anywhere and then click on add. Let's add something such as, or maybe hello. So here we have the font section where it comes to fonts. Well, you see I have those may not appear for you. Why? Because I already downloaded those fonts. If you would like to learn how to download them, I made a video, and also to upload them. Maybe here you're gonna click on add local font, choose the file and add it. Then it will add. Let me choose, maybe I'll make it bigger to see. Here I can move this, for example. So for example, this one looks great. Now you see it's white because we cannot really see it. We could also change the color right here. Let's change color maybe to this, or this. we want to add more styles. So we can click on styles, and here you can have a curve maybe. Actually curve it. It's curving now. We have a circle too. We have an arch, and a half. Here we have also a background. I would make a background for it, but I don't like that. All I like to do is add an outline. Let's make the color white. Cute. And here there's punch out, so it's like the outline only. It will make it like that. Here we have the shadow. Let's actually add a little bit of shadow that it's kind of lighter gray. And here we have the blur. The blur to actually add a blur. See the difference? To get adjusted, we can use the distance or direction. Ooh, that's good. Let's actually just move a little bit up. Looks so good. So now let's add more stuff, such as those kind of lines that comes here. We're gonna actually click here and click on empty. Here we have our tools for the coloring. We have the pen, the gel or the brush, color replace, the eraser, and the filling tool. Those are the 5 tools actually we use to draw. So for example, let's click on the brush. We're gonna get this kind of brush, so just to switch the color. We're gonna have this kind of one. But you see there's actually pretty, not good. So click on here, brush. Gonna get the full control for it. So let's make the softness to 0. It would get more, smooth. Here you can have some sizes. For example, let's make it just here. 420. Here the step to actually do some dots. This is sometimes I actually use it, and here we have, some shapes if we'd like to. For example, here. We just put that, it would make a square. But let's just choose this. I'm zooming in. I'm adding those. Let's actually choose a color here. Let's add it as gray. Cool. Here for example too. Just like that, actually to decorate it. Okay, now it looks good with the layer. Here I can have, if I made a little mistake, I could just use the eraser tool. And here we have the bucket tool. Here I could actually fill it with different colors. Let's just switch this. Oops. Let's just zoom in. And now it's good. Cool. Okay. Now let's actually add something such as maybe and here for it. If you go to adjustments, hue and saturation, and make the lightness up, now we can actually go to it. So let me just, for example, here I want to lock it because sometimes it moves, and that's not good. Looks good. For example, let me just make it black, because why not? Now let's actually use the cropping tool for the canvas. Here you can have crop it. You can crop it like that, and crop it any way you like. Looks better. Now here we can scroll down. Let's click on this guy. I want to remove this because it makes it worse. Transparent. What we can do? We could just click on the 3 dots behind the layer and use the transparency tool. I sometimes use that for my watermarks or something else. And yet, actually, how can we do? We're gonna click on File, Save. Here I have this window. Let's name it here, for example. I just named it that thing. Here you can change it to JPG, PNG, VPN, or PXP. but I usually use GPG because it's small. And here we have control of the quality. I like to put it 100%. So here actually you could just redo the size if you would like to, but just keep it as it is. Now click on download. And ta-da! Congratulations, you just learned mostly everything you have to learn in Pixlr. Now you can just try to make a little design like I just made, or be creative and make your own. So this is all what I got for this tutorial. Hope you like it. If you did, please like and subscribe, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.